Hello everyone, Interact here with Slay the Spire, which is a, I guess this is the first episode in the new series. Let's just play. We only have one character, so let's go with this character. So this is a roguelite that involves deck building elements. I love both of those things. I own every, let me turn around really quickly. I don't seem to have them in here with me. They might be in a closet somewhere, but I own every case of Dominion and other deck building games. So, anyways, we're starting off with this. So it is a roguelite, so things are going to be randomized. We don't have any these other characters. Unlocked by completing a single run, unavailable. So this is an early access, so it's not complete, much like Dead Cells, so we'll do as much as we can, I guess, which will probably take a very long time. So the first character is the Ironclad, 80 HP, 99 gold. The remaining soldier of the Ironclad, sold his soul to harness demonic energies. Bad idea, don't do that. At the end of combat, heals 6 HP. Let's embark. Level 1, Extraordinarium. Exordium? Choose a starting room. So we can look at our path here. Do either of these paths have treasure? They do. I don't really like the fact that this path doesn't have many options. I'm gonna go with the path that has options. Oh, we have a little tutorial here. Okay, defeat enemies by playing cards from your hand. Cards require energy. Once you're out, end your turn. Start of your turn, new cards are drawn, your energy is replenished. Play defensive cards to gain block when enemies are about to attack you. Block reduces, okay. Wears off at the start of your next turn, sure. Okay, so you see what they're going to be able to do. You see what they're going to do, I guess. We have defend, gain 5 block, strike, deal 6 damage. Applies vulnerable. Take 50% more damage from attacks. He's going to attack for 11. I wonder how long it applies vulnerable for. So we're going to block and then bash. Okay, vulnerable lasts for 2 turns, and then we're going to end our turn. No, we discard everything. So the reason I only blocked there, we heal 6 at the end of every combat, so if we take that damage right there, it doesn't really matter. So he intends to block and use a buff. We have the vulnerability on him, so we're just going to hit him with everything that we've got right now. See if we can finish him off, and then end turn. There's got to be a shortcut for end turn that I'm going to be using. Bellow. Extra strength, increases attack damage, and he has 6 block. No more cards to draw. Yeah, shuffled. Typical deck builder stuff. Oh, we only have 10 cards, so we already know everything in our deck, huh? End turn is E. Okay. So he's blocking 6 and only has... We should be able to kill him this turn. Alright, easy enough. And then we heal 6, because there you go. Explosive potion, deal 10 damage to all enemies. So I guess, yeah, you have the 3. All I've seen is your boy Northernlion's Let's Look At for this, so I only really know that. Drink or throw potions during combat. They stay with you between rooms, and you can only hold 3. Okay, and then we add a card to our deck. Apply weak and vulnerable to all enemies, so they deal less damage and they take more damage. Exhaust, removed until end of combat. So I guess it gets, I don't know, exiled. It doesn't shuffle back in. Deal 4 damage, place a copy of this card into your discard pile. Wow, okay. That's free, and you could, if the combat goes long, you'll keep getting free ones. You'll get more of them. Dual wield. Create a copy of an attack or power card. I think I'm going to go with Anger because it's free, and free cards are very good. So we can fight a monster or do an unknown. Let's see what the unknown is because it'll take us to a merchant. Maybe we can spend some of this money. Before you lies an elaborate shrine to a forgotten spirit. Pray upgrade. Okay, so this is the upgrade mechanic then. You can upgrade it, and it will tell you, here we go. So this one will add 2 more damage and apply an extra vulnerable. I think maybe deal 6 damage. So that would make it the same as a strike. And I'm assuming that the copies will be upgraded as well, so let's do that. And then I guess the shrine's energy flows into you, making you stronger. So we'll leave. Let's see what the merchant has to offer. Welcome. Yes, hello. I don't know how much gold 16 or 116 will get you. Deal 9 damage, place a card from your discard pile on top of your draw pile. Whoa, that could be really good. Deal 5 damage twice. I don't really know what that would do outside of... Maybe there's... When you deal damage, something happens. I don't really know why this is different than just deal 10 damage. Upgrade all of your cards for the rest of combat. Wow. That seems insane. Choose and exhaust 2 cards in your hand. So that basically gets rid of things that... Oh, we can't afford this one. This gets rid of cards that you don't want. Gain 2 strength. Add additional damage to attacks. Does that last forever? Gain an energy, lose 4 HP. So I think powers... Is it powers or skills? And then there's card removal. Let's get this one. I think powers last until the end of combat, so let's go with that. We have 70 gold left. I like Headbutt. It does a lot of damage baseline, and then we can use it to recycle, like, on top of your draw pile, so make it so you're going to draw that one next turn. That's good, especially if we have a lot of singleton cards like we currently do. Let's proceed. We can't go backwards, we can only go forwards. Oh, so it's just combat against a slaver. Intends to inflict a negative effect on you and attack for 7 damage. So, 7 damage, we won't heal. Let's bash to get the vulnerable up, and then defend. So we only take 2 damage, and we'll see what the negative effect is. Rake. I assume the negative effect is going to be some kind of a weaken. That would be a bleed or something. Okay, inflame. So, let's see. So this just lasts for 2 turns. Does it go in the discard pile? It doesn't. That's interesting. Maybe I was thinking of something else. He's going to attack for 12, which is a lot, actually. If we block 5 of it, we'll have taken 9 damage, which is a little much. We do really want to make use of this vulnerable, so let's attack and block, then end the turn. Okay, so we'll be a little lower on life, but not too much. Okay, so he's going to debuff us again. So here's what I'm talking about with these synergies. Here we can anger, and then we can headbutt and put a copy of anger on top of our draw. I probably should have bashed first, actually. If I had bashed first, I think he would be dead, actually, at this point, wouldn't he? He would. That was silly of me. I was so interested in the synergy that I didn't even think things through. That'll probably get me in trouble a lot, not thinking things through. So Rake will apply weakened again, sure. We're a little, I mean, you know, HP's... I mean, he's dead. There you go. HP is a resource. You know, you're not dead until you hit 0 HP, so... Gain 10 gold. We got another explosive potion, 10 to all damage enemies. It'll probably be good once we're up against multiple enemies. Rupture. Okay, it applies a power when used. Powers are passive abilities that remain for the duration of combat. Oh, so that's not... It lasts for 2 turns. That's... It gives you 2 additional damage. Okay, sweet. Whenever you lose HP from a card, gain 1 strength. Can't really make use of that yet. Deal damage equal to your current block seems really good. Although, Thunderclap, 4 damage and 1 vulnerable to all enemies. If we had AoE, I think this would be good. This seems like a good choice. Since we have a lot of block cards, we can turn those into damage cards with this. Although, yeah, we don't have any way to lose HP yet, so let's stick with what we have. Let's not really... I mean, we could plan ahead, but I don't think we want to plan too far ahead. Okay, Cultist is going to use a buff, so we will just bash him and then strike him and end our turn. What are you going to buff yourself with? Incantation. You do not belong here. Thanks, buddy. At the end of its turn, gain 3 strength. Okay. He's going to attack us for 6. So we're going to anger to do damage. Then we are going to defend twice and then deal 10 damage. Okay, so I'm starting to see some synergies here. It looks like you have some synergies possibly with losing HP, some block stuff. I think if we just inflame and then headbutt strike, he's dead. Does it even matter? Yeah, I don't even need to look at what to put on top. Okay, cool. Let me heal. Alright, now we're back to full. So let's get some gold. Let's add a card. Feel no pain. Whenever a card is exhausted, gain 4 block. At the end of your turn, for each attack played this turn, deal 1 damage to all enemies. Wow. Or deal 7 damage to all enemies. I like this because, I mean, I feel like these are basically the same, right? This is like a burst version of fire breathing. I'm gonna go with, I don't know how many multiple encounters there are is the thing. I think this will add up more over the course of the game, but this is a strong card. So this is a strong contender, but we're gonna go with this. We don't have any exhaust cards yet, so we're not worried about that. I think if we camp, we can either gain HP or upgrade a card. So we're gonna upgrade a card. What does upgrading this do? Oh, it makes it cost 0. Ooh, that might be worth it. Body Slam also makes it cost 0. This gives us an additional strength. I don't know that I should be upgrading these singleton cards because I don't really have any way to draw into them. What is this? +3 damage? Wow, that's pretty good. +3 block. I assume this would just increase the damage by 3. Yeah. I think making that cost 0 is good. Free cards are always extremely good. I think I'm gonna go with making it free. And I don't think you can upgrade them multiple times. I think it's just once per card. So we're getting close to some treasure, which is gonna be nice. Oh. As you make your way down a long corridor, you see a banana, a donut, and a box floating about. No, upon closer inspection, they are tied to strings coming from holes in the ceiling. There is a quiet cackling from above you as you approach the objects. What do? Receive a relic, but become cursed regret. Unplayable. At the end of your turn, lose 1 HP for each card in your hand. So you don't have card draw. So if we draw this in our opening hand of 7, we play, let's say 3 to 4 cards. We're going to lose 3 HP. But we heal 6. And relics, I think, are really good. So let's go with this. I think it's probably good to get these out of the way early on, because we can get them removed at merchants later. Relics found throughout the Spire grant unique bonuses and remain throughout your run. They can be found by defeating powerful foes or within chests. What do we get? Every time you play 3 skills in a single turn, you deal 5 damage to all enemies. I don't think we have very many skills, so... You grab the box, inside you find a relic. However, you really crave the donut. You're filled with sadness, but mostly regret. I guess our character really wanted us to get a donut, huh? Okay, so there is 2 enemies here. Curl up. On taking damage, rolls up and gains 4 blocks. So we have this. Okay, so this isn't our opening hand. So we're only going to lose 2 HP from this. I assume it counts itself. I don't know why it wouldn't. They're both just buffing. I think we want to hit this. It'll curl up. It has 18. We can just take this out this turn, and then we'll lose 2 HP. Am I correct? 1, 2. Yep. We already heal 6, so... Your power is unmatched. Ritual. At the end of turn, gain 3 strength. Okay, so now we have fire breathing, which is a skill. No, block is a skill, so... If we block 3... defend. If we defend 3 times, we'll do 5 damage. That's actually kind of useful, come to think of it. Obviously we're going to put out the power, so every time we, what is it? For each attack you've played, deal 1 to all enemies. I think we want to bash him to set up for a strong turn next turn, because we have, can we look at what's it? We can look at what's in our deck? That's typically a big no-no in deck building games, but I guess since it's a video game, typically you're supposed to be able to look at your discard pile, remember what you have in your deck and whatever, but... And then we'll defend 1. We'll set up for a big attack next turn with that vulnerable. And we did get some damage from playing attack cards. Okay, so he plans to attack for a lot here. So we can... I mean, anger's free. Headbutt is not free, but we could headbutt an anger. Or we could headbutt a defend. Trying to think here. So this would only do 5 damage, but it would give us the block. So I think we headbutt. We put back regret. No, we're definitely not doing that. We'll put back in anger because it's free. Actually, just with inflame. I hate that inflame was the bottom card on my deck. We'll defend and then we'll do a strike. We're not really making use of this letter opener very well, but okay, so we're gonna take 4 damage, which puts us down 7, which means we'll be down 1 HP. Oh well. And that's if we don't kill him here. Okay, vulnerable wears out. Okay, so this ritual is really bad because it keeps increasing his, so I guess you have to kind of take this guy out quickly. I mean, obviously he's dead. There you go. Yeah, your powers were matched, indeed, sir. You underestimated me and my... I don't know what kind of sword that is. Add a card to your deck. Alright, shrug it off. Okay, so we're starting to gain some... So this is good for a big burst of damage. We could get another fire breathing. I don't know if they stack, though. I like this, because it replaces itself. Although it's not free. We have a decent amount of free cards, so I think we can go with that. Let's plan this out. If we go this way, we're going to fight an elite enemy. If we go this way, we could either camp, fight a normal enemy, or fight an elite enemy. That way does lead to a merchant, although this way does as well. Elites drop relics, right? I think we're going to go with this one and then go to the elite. Assuming that this doesn't... Is this a mimic? Oh, no, I have to click on the chest. Okay. So, 23 gold and pen nib. Every 10th attack you play deals 10 damage. That's going to be interesting to counter. I guess it counts for you. So we could go this way. There's an elite later on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So we can actually get more moves if we go this direction. Might even be able to get more. We're going to fight the elite to try and get some more. What is that? Metallicize. Gain 8 block at the end of its turn. He is currently sleeping. Okay, so put up fire breathing for free. I mean, I guess we might as well defend and then hit him. Okay, he is awoken. Metallicize wears off. He is stunned, so he's not even going to move. And we get 2 extra damage from fire breathing. Okay, so I think we need to do a big turn here. So we're going rolling. Oh, he's attacking for 18. I didn't even notice that. Whoops. I was planning on applying that and then bashing him. Attacking for 18, that's a lot. Let's shrug it off and see if we can draw a free card. We whiffed. Let's block. So we're only going to take 5, which means if we take no damage for the rest of the combat, we will heal ourselves back up to full. Ouch. Alright, so we have regret, which sucks. Let's do an anger. He's attacking for 18 again. Let's anger. We're going to take a lot of damage this combat, I think. This may have been a mistake. I think we're going to put Shrug It Off on top because he seems to be hitting a lot. And then we'll block. Oh, we have extra energy. So we're only going to lose 1 HP from regret, but we're going to take a lot of damage from this attack. Take 13, put us to 60. So we drew another anger. What is he doing? He's going to inflict a powerful negative effect on you. So we might... We'll shrug it off to see if we draw a free card. We didn't, but we did draw a bash. Which will give us vulnerability on him for the next round. Alright, Siphon Soul. I assume that... Oh, wow. Okay. Dexterity, decreased block gain from cards by 1. That kind of sucks. What do we have in our discard pile that we would want to put on top? He's attacking for a lot, so probably shrug it off. Why does this deal 1 damage currently? I have no block. I think that might be a bug with the way dexterity works. I have no block, right? I think that's a bug. I think this is a bug. This should deal 0 damage. I think because my blocks deal 1 less, this thinks I have 1 because my block is -1 at the moment. Yeah, I'm thinking that's a bug. Let's headbutt. He seems pretty aggressive, so let's put Shrug It Off on top. And then we will defend twice so as to not get ourselves absolutely murdered. And this extra damage that we're putting in with this, what is it, the fire breathing is pretty decent. Vulnerable wears off. Okay, so we do need to... Hopefully we can draw another... Oh, God. I was hoping we could draw another block. Oh, we didn't have a block. I actually would have known exactly what we drew. It's good because I want to get this out of the way, but I guess we're shuffling, so... Let's block, and... Oh, my next attack deals double damage. Do I want to wait on that? Because I could do 12 damage right here, or I could, like, hope I draw Bash or Headbutt as my next one and deal more. I mean, there's no way that's worth it to take extra damage from this. I'm already taking a lot of damage from his attacks. He's dead next turn, I think. We're pretty unhealthy at the moment, though, so... Okay, so keeping Bash might have been a good idea. I mean, we can just kill him, right? Yeah. Just defeat him. Hope we get something good here. Lantern. Is that a potion? Oh no, it's just a relic. Sweet. Gain an extra energy on the first turn of each combat. So your first move, you get an extra energy? Okay. Add a card. Gain 5 block, deal 5 damage. That's pretty good. Deal 8 damage each time this card is played. Increase its damage by 4. That's actually really good synergy with Headbutt. Is this a rarer card because it's blue? I'm thinking that blue cards are rarer, or are they just powers? Is that a power? No, it's an attack, so this must be rarity. So we'll take the rarer card. It synergizes really well with Headbutt because we can just recycle it repeatedly. So we'll do that. As much as I like the one that deals 5 and gives you 5 block, you know, Spore Cloud. Okay. On death, applies vulnerable to you for 2 turns, and they're attacking for a bunch. So let's gain 2 strength, and then maybe just defend. Can I look at the map? I can. We don't have a campfire for a while. We do have a merchant, though. I think we just want to try and not take a lot of damage here. We'll get the weaker one. So, take 2 damage, I think. Yep. My math is correct. And vulnerable is you take more damage. Okay, fire breathing. This is actually good, because we can get everything except for regret out of our hand. Block. Body slam this guy and attack him, and then he should die to fire breathing? Because I did 2 attacks? There we go, okay. Oh, take 50% more. Okay, so it grew. So it's doing 13 this turn. So here's what we, yeah, here's the combo here. You rampage. Ah, shoot, this costs 1. I mean, I think he's just dead, actually. Yeah, there you go. The combo showed up, but we didn't have enough time to use it because we're doing too much damage, I guess. It might have been okay to use an explosive potion on that. I don't think so, though. Add 2 wounds to your hand. What is a wound? Oh, unplayable cards. Gain 15 block. So we do we have ways to discard? I don't think we do. Exhaust a random card from your hand. You see, like, these combine together, but we can't take both of them. Gain 15 block is really important, though. And with all the angers that we have, we can kind of dilute our deck with a lot of anger. So it'd be less likely to draw these 2 wounds. I think we'll take this and hope that a True Grit shows up later. No spoils? Okay. Alright, go on to the only place we can go. What is this? When it has less than 50 HP, it will split into 2 slimes. You're planning on doing a negative effect to me. So I don't even need to do any blocking this turn. Although I may to just draw an extra card here. Okay, Inflame is good. Kinda wish I'd done that first. Before I had played the Anger. I probably should have thought about that. I guess we strike for 16 damage. Oh, because of Pen Nib, that's why it does so much. And then we'll end turn. Alright, what are you going to debuff me with? Lick. Frail. Gain 25% less block. Ooh, this is not great. I mean, we do have the combo again, however. He's just going to inflict more. Okay. So, do that. He's at exactly 50, so our next damage will put him in range. So let's use our biggest one. And then put Rampage back on top of the deck. Interrupted. Oh, because he's going to split. I guess he can't split until it's his turn. So let's hit him again. Yep, take 2 from the curse that we got. Then he splits. Okay, you're going to negative affect me, and you're going to negative affect and attack me. Okay. Let's do this. Rampage will actually just kill this guy. So let's kill the one that's attacking us. Although I guess it wouldn't have really mattered too much. Yeah, this is definitely... Unless... Maybe it's because of the strength that this does more damage? Because I guess it's dealing damage. It must be because of strength, not a bug with frailty. I don't think. So Lick is just more frail. Sure, I don't care. You're not attacking me, so why would I care about frailty? Oh, shoot. I mean, we're gonna take a lot of damage from this. There's not really anything we can't, like, not kill it with a single... Oh, it doesn't even happen because we don't discard our cards. Sweet. Swift Potion, draw 3. That's... I mean, Ancestral Recall is a good card for a reason. Although that's kind of a once per whatever. Whenever a card is exhausted, draw a card. Skills cost 0 whenever you play a skill exhausted. Ooh, that's... This is a beautiful combo. Although, it does kind of make you a glass cannon, because all the blocks are skills, right? Yeah, skill, skill. Everything that does block is considered a skill. Oh, that is, I mean, it would make our deck nothing but damage dealers. We'd have to find some way to heal ourselves, though. Do we have any way to exhaust cards at the moment? I don't think we do. We're kind of looking for a way to because of these wounds, but this is obviously not it because it doesn't exhaust. These are both interesting cards, though. Now that I know that they're here, I can try and build around them. I almost might want to take this, because then it would make our decks, like, nothing but... I could get this combo really easily. I would get nothing but free angers. I think if I had ways to draw more that weren't just skills, I might take this. I think for now I'm just going to go with Shrug It Off. Merchant or question mark? Let's go to the merchant. Maybe we can get rid of this curse that we have. Welcome. Hello. 75. So we have 158. Deal 3 damage to a random enemy 3 times. Deal 13 damage, apply 1 weak, 1 vulnerable. Okay, so here's a free skill. That's good. Every time you play 4 cards in a single turn. I can't afford it, sadly, but this does, this synergizes well with, like, Anger and all the free cards that we have. So it looks like this Ironclad class has a lot of, like, free stuff. Draw 2 cards, place a card from your hand on top of your draw pile, expire or exhaust. That's really good because you can stack your deck a little bit. Okay, so we wanted exhausting. We wanted ways to exhaust things. Exhaust a random card. Oh shoot, I thought it was a card you could pick. Let's do card removal service. What does this say? Cost of the service is increased by 25 for the rest of the run. Let's get rid of regret, because we really want that to go away. I wish I could get panache, but we can't. Oh, we can also buy relics. Whenever you take, I mean, we can't afford them, but we could buy relics. So 3 HP at the end of each turn. That'd be good. I think I want Warcry. I think Warcry's good. I don't know if I should be spending all my gold, though. I don't know that it matters. Let's get Warcry. And then I think we can get... Sword Boomerang's 9 damage total. Let's just... Yeah, I'm not going to spend gold right now. So we can do an unknown, which could give us like a relic or something. Or maybe even some HP, although we do have a campfire. Let's do this, because if it heals us, we won't need to waste our campfire on healing. Before you lies an elaborate shrine to an ancient spirit. I can pray to gain 100 gold, or I can become cursed regret and get 250 gold. I'm gonna become cursed. Each time you strike the shrine, gold pours forth again and again. As you pocket the riches, something weighs heavily on you. Maybe it's this giant, creepy looking thing. Alright, campfire. Do we want to rest or upgrade a card? Let's see, what's worth upgrading? Oh my goodness gracious, that is so good. That just makes it free. That might actually be good. Does this reduce the amount of wounds? No, just gain 20 block. Okay. I'm thinking that we might want to just rest. I think that, because we're coming up on a boss fight, I think... boy. This is actually tough. I want to, like... What are my odds? I have 21 cards. I draw 5 each turn. That gives me, like, basically a 1 in 4 chance of drawing Rampage at any given time. Chances of drawing this and Headbutt is 1 in 16. Although the chance of drawing Headbutt while this is in the discard pile is honestly probably too much math for me to handle at the moment. I think we're just gonna rest. We'll just rest and continue onwards. Alright. So he intends to block. After taking 30 damage, changes to a defensive mode. Intends to block and use a buff. Okay, so... I don't think that we want a Warcry right now. Actually, we might. I think we want to save this for when we're, like, desperately digging for something. So right now I think we're going to Rampage. And then... defend... Body Slam, and then... Because if we do this, the odds of us getting a 0-cost card are very low. We'll just end it. We'll save Warcry for later. Okay. Destroy, destroy, destroy. Sure. Intends to attack for 32. Wow. So we can... If he changes to a defensive mode, I wonder if that changes his next attack. Let's try it. This is a little risky. We're going to put Rampage back on top. We're going to shrug it off, and we're going to draw Rampage. And then we're going to hit him for 24. So he, after taking -6. Alright, so he is now in defensive mode. Good, which prevents us from taking any damage. Sweet. so that did work. We know that now. Defensive mode. Sharp hide. Whenever you play an attack, take 3 damage. Is that me? Whenever I play an attack, I take 3 damage? We're gonna gain 2 strength. He's going to attack for 9. Add 2 wounds to your hand. I don't think we need to do that yet. We're gonna power through, and then we'll defend again, just to take no damage. I'm wondering if he gets out of this defensive mode sometime soon, or if he's planning on staying in it. 8 times 2, so okay. Fire breathing. This is going to be a very painful turn for us. We're going to take a lot of damage, actually. We might want to... We may want to pop the draw. I think we're going to pop the draw 3 here. It'll shuffle everything back and possibly get us... There we go. A way to defend against this. So let's defend. We got an anger. That'll make us take... Does this... Okay, does this damage go through defend? No, it gets blocked. Okay. He's still attacking for 16. I mean, gaining the block before or after attacking doesn't really matter that much. So we're gonna take some damage. Oh, that sucks. What are you gonna do? Okay, he's back. He's out of defensive mode now. Okay, so it does last for a few turns. After taking 40 damage, he intends to attack 5 damage 4 times. That's pretty bad. We have the combo. We do not. Okay. I think. Let's. What do we have in here that we want to recycle? Possibly an anger, so we can have a bunch of free damage cards. Maybe a shrug it off if he's going to be this aggressive. Let's put vulnerable on him. We might want it now. I don't think we want to save these explosive potions. Planning on not defending at all against this attack. I don't know if that's viable, but we'll give it a shot. Let's put Shrug It Off back on top. After taking 14 more damage, he's going to go defensive. So we can make him defensive next turn. I'm going to take a lot of damage here. Yep. Half HP. Okay, so we can force him into defensive. What is left in our deck? If we Rampage, this forces him directly into defensive mode. Although I can't remember if it waits until his turn to go defensive mode or not. That shouldn't have done enough damage to force you into defensive mode, but okay. Let's Rampage. I think we're going... Okay, so hear me out here. I think we're going to Shrug It Off. We don't need the block, but I think we're going to do this so it forces... Okay. I was going to say so it forces us to discard and reshuffle for the next 2 cards, and possibly get some better cards than what we currently had. Alright, there's Sharp Hide again. He's attacking for 9. So we have extra Angers, which is going to hurt us a lot. But it'll also do a lot of damage. Pen Nib is effective now. So we'll block, and hit for 16. It's possible you're supposed to like not do a lot of damage when he's in this mode and just play defensively, but I'm gonna get aggressive on him. Okay, this is definitely the turn for power through. So we get 2 wounds, which sucks, but we can hit him for 17. We're gonna take a lot of damage. Okay, he's out of his defensive mode. It looks like defensive mode lasts for, what is that, 2 turns? I mean, this should be possibly the kill if I use these potions. and then use an explosive potion to just end the fight. Oh, achievement unlocked the Guardian. Awesome. Apply 6 poison, 98 gold, and let's add a card. Ooh. Wow. That is like Dark Ritual on drugs, man. This turn, your next attack is played twice. Lose 5 HP, gain 2 energy, draw 3 cards. I mean, I think that's good in like a desperation setting. Let us proceed. Oh, we got a chest. Skip chest? Why did I skip the chest? Choose a relic. Gain energy at the start of each turn. You can no longer use potions. Gain energy at the start of each turn. All enemies start with 2 strength. Gain energy at the start of each turn. Your start combats with 2 wounds in your draw pile. Do we have ways to exhaust yet? I don't think we do. So, of all of these, I feel like I think 2 wounds is probably the least. Do they stick around? I don't think they stick. No, they don't stay in your deck, so this just makes 2 cards useless. This is the least downside, I think. This is going to add up for a lot of damage. And the use of potions, I don't think is good. Let's proceed. We need to camp pretty badly. Level 2, the city. Oh, we actually get full HP, never mind. Let's plan out our path here. There's a merchant here and a merchant here. So it looks like if we take like... Oh, we can't take the route. That route actually doesn't lead to a lot of merchants. I think we're gonna go like up this way, probably. Somewhere like that. Okay, so we're gonna start right here. Because we have a lot of gold. Oh, so there are 2 now. Steals 15 gold whenever it attacks. That's not good. Yep, 2 wounds in the... What? Aren't they supposed to... Oh, draw pile is the deck. Okay. Obviously, I think we want to start with... We have 5 energy. That's a lot. Okay. Can we take one of these guys out this turn? I don't think so, but we can come fairly close. Let's shrug it off to see what we can draw. Another defend. I think we'll just use the other... Well, what could this draw us into? Like, anger? Could draw us into offering, but the odds of that are pretty low. Use this potion. I think we're just gonna defend and end the turn. Give me your gold. So we blocked it, but they still steal our gold. Do we get that back when we kill them? I'm gonna be honest, with this kind of a hand, I think offering's the right... I think it's the right time for that. Okay. We have 6 energy. Let's start with a shrug. Draw into another strike, that's good. Strike. Strike. Is he really gonna have 1 HP left? Oh, no, wait, what? Oh, pen nib! Nice, I didn't need to remember to look. Oh, wait, that didn't even, what? So this next one does double damage. Let's add in a, I mean, we might as well add in block. Why do we just attack? Oh, because we played 3 skills in a single turn. Okay, there we go. Let's attack. Lose 2 from that. Whatever. He's gonna get blocked. If he gets blocked, does he still steal my gold? He does still steal my gold. I better get this gold back. Alright, so start with fire breathing, obviously. Anger. If we power through... That's 15 damage. I mean, I obviously want to power through, right? And body slam, headbutt, and put... I mean, he's dead next turn, so I guess like a free damage spell in case we draw. Yeah, in case we draw like a bunch of wounds or blocks. Okay, so lunge, sure. Gonna take 1 damage from that. Does he really get to keep all? He better not keep all this gold. I better get my gold back. Okay, stolen back. Good. 60 gold stolen from me. 10 gold. Gain 2 energy. That's pretty good. Add a card. We want ways to. Whenever you play and attack this turn, gain 4 block. That's really good. That actually might be really good against non-boss enemies, I think. I might want more angers, but I think rage is good offensively and, well, not good offensively, but it makes your offense into defense. So we're gonna go with that. Let's see what the merchant has to offer. Yes, welcome. Hello, friend. Choose an attack card from your draw pile and place it into your hands. This is a tutor. Okay. Deals 6 damage, deals an additional +2 damage for all of... Wait, what? Is that all cards in my hand? Or just all cards in general? I don't understand that. We might want to do card removal. Yeah, we can get rid of regret. How much does this cost though? 100? I think we get rid of regret. It's gonna... I mean, I think you need to get rid of those as soon as possible. These are relics, right? Status cards can now be played. Playing a status will exhaust the card? I don't understand what a status card is, though. At the start of each combat, apply 1 vulnerable to all enemies. Should be okay. This makes one of your turns really big. Apply 3 weak and vulnerable to all enemies. That's really good. We need a way to exhaust things, though. So we can get rid of these wounds and stuff. There's nothing here that does that. I don't really know what this medical increases max HP might be okay. Perfected Strike sounds good, but it costs 2. I think Flex is good because it's a free card. And I'm always a fan of tutors. So tutors are always good cards to have. Reduce attack damage taken by 50%, cancelled if dealt attack damage 3 times in 1 turn. Wow, we can absolutely draw through our whole deck right now. Let's do that. Okay, so we are going to go absolutely just insane this turn. Choose a card to put on top of your draw pile. I guess Flex, because we're going to draw it anyways. Actually, hold on. So if we do this, we're going to deal 5 damage to all enemies. That's pretty good. Let's Flex. Card on top. Do I want to add Flex back on top? I think I do. Let's hit the one that's attacking us. Put Flex back on top. Shrug it off to draw the Flex. Replay the Flex, which deals a bunch of damage because of letter opener. Take this one out, and then... Wait, why is it not... Oh, because it takes the 50%. Let's... Kind of sucks that they take 50% damage, but... I guess this doesn't count as an attack? It doesn't count as attack damage, it's just plain damage. So they're just buffing themselves with strength, that's okay. Let's bash this one to make it vulnerable, which kind of... I think it actually just straight up negates their ability. Then do that. Choose an attack card and then exhaust it. We could secret weapon for anger, but I don't really know what that would do. Apologies for the dogs, as always. I think we're just going to defend because we can't even play it if we did. So we're just gonna take a little bit less damage from this. Sorry about the dogs. So I don't know if fire breathing counts as, it doesn't say like attack damage. I guess attack damage is damage dealt from attack cards, so does this not count? I mean, you can't have one. So let's anger, only does 3. It's kind of stinks right now. I guess we'll power through. We have nothing really else to do. We'll take a decent chunk of damage. We'll block all of his damage. So basically, it seems like these things you have to just hit a whole ton. So we have 3. I think we're just going to defend twice and body slam him, and then shoot, we didn't get the letter opener to proc. Maybe he's dead next turn. We're gonna take 3 damage here, which is kind of bad, but what are you gonna do? Yeah, great. I'm glad you showed up. Just hit him and end it. Gain 6. Add a card to your deck. Wow. Spend all energy, deal 5 damage to all enemies X times? That's insane. If we can get that on our opener, our opening hands have, what, 6 energy? If we could do this, would be 30 damage to all enemies. That's insane. Merchant. If we go merchant, I only have 91 gold. It leaves us with an elite before the ability to camp. I think we're gonna go question mark because we don't have to fight an elite and we can camp. Yeah, we're gonna go question mark. Navigating an unlit street, you come across several hooded figures in the midst of some dark ritual. As you approach, they turn to you in an eerie unison. Or in eerie unison. The tallest among them bare fanged teeth and extends a long, pale hand towards you. Join us, brother, and feel the warmth of the spire. Remove all strikes. Obtain 5 bite cards. Lose 30% max HP. Ooh. That's actually kind of a tough call. Because we'd be able to heal a bunch, but we'd lose 30% of our max HP. 30% of 80 is like 20 something. I'm not gonna do the actual math. So we go down to like 60 HP-ish. Oh man, bite does do more damage and heal. Sure, why not? The tall figure grabs your arm, pulls you forward, and sinks his fangs into your neck. You feel a dark force pour into your neck and course throughout your body. You wake up sometime later alone. An intense hunger passes through your belly. You must feed. Okay, sure. Oh, we're at 56, so it was 24 HP. Plated armor. Gains 14 block at the end of its turn. Lose HP from an attack. So if you hit this thing a lot, okay. So what attack card could we draw that would be really good? Rampage, maybe? No, wait. Where's... Yeah, this is gonna be an actually absurd turn. So we're gonna secret weapon for Whirlwind. And then we are going to deal 7 damage to all enemies 5 times. Yeah, let's go. Alright, that's pretty good. Strength wears off, flex wears off, sure. Gonna take a lot of damage, which is gonna suck, but we can recover it with bites. So inflame to gain some strength. Let's shrug and see what we draw into. Offering. Oh man, I think we might need to do that this turn to be able to kill one of these. Okay. So we can headbutt and put Whirlwind on top? Or do we want to put Flex on top? We have 2 bites, we have 18 damage. We could chew through this, or we could just kill the Slaver. Headbutt will almost kill the Slaver outright. Let's think about this. I think we want to... It's kind of an awkward turn. So they're doing 24 damage, we only have 8 block. So we're going to have to use this, basically. Oh, that will let her... Okay, that actually makes this so much easier. I appreciate a letter opener, thank you very much. So now we headbutt, we can put... Probably just want to bite so we can heal ourselves, because we're getting a little low here. And then end the turn. Yeah, I think bite's good. Or I think putting bite back on top is good, excuse me. Obviously I want to start with fire breathing. Bite to get rid of his thing. And trigger our pen nib. Deal 18, deal 8. And then block a little bit. We could... I don't think we want to do that just yet. I mean, we could have killed it with an explosive potion, but I don't know that it's worth it. I mean... If we rampage, power through, and body slam, it's just dead. There you go. Deal 6, add a card to your deck. Draw 3 cards. You cannot draw any additional cards this turn. Oh, this is an upgraded version of Bloodletting. That's interesting. Gain in energy, lose 2 HP. This is like an extra action card from Dominion, although another rampage. Each time this card is played, I wonder if it means specifically this instance of rampage. Oh man, Ancestral Recall is so good though. I think we're gonna go with... We're gonna go with the upgraded card. Because it's an upgraded card. Gain 16 HP or just continue onwards. Or we could upgrade a card. What is upgrading a bite? It does increase the healing from it. I mean... Oh my goodness. I think I pretty much have to upgrade Whirlwind, right? Oh, it reduces the amount of HP you lose from that. It just increases the amount of... Makes it free. Use by 8. I think we're gonna upgrade Whirlwind. I think Whirlwind's like our ace in the hole, you know, if we, especially since we essentially have 2 copies of it to open up on the first turn, which gives us a, because we have a tutor that's free, it gives us a decent chance. Okay, this is kind of the, whenever you play an attack this turn. This is kind of the turn that we would want to be able to draw into our Whirlwind. So wait, what are these guys doing? Oh, they're just buffing. So this is actually a turn to just attack a bunch. Let's see if we can draw into Whirlwind. Nah. It's worth a shot. I mean, we might as well play this. We're gonna go for the one that has the lowest HP. Might as well do that. There's no real reason not to, plus it triggers letter opener. So we seem to have a lot of, like, cleave AoE type damage. Your power's unmatched. Let me guess, your power's unmatched as well? Oh, no, just one of them has unmatched power? Okay. So we're gonna take out this one first. We probably want to defend, take an 18. Do we want to defend twice? So we, how many have we played this turn? We played a rampage and a defend. So this will do hit for 3 on each of them. It's not enough to kill them. I think we were going to explosive potion here because the trigger from fire breathing will kill this guy. So we're going to explosive potion and defend again. And then end of turn. So he'll die to the fire breathing. We'll take 2 damage, which is fine, we can recuperate. Coming up on our pen nib attack. Okay, I mean... Okay, so this is 8 damage, 4 times to all of them, plus an additional 1. So let me do the math here. To all enemies X times. So 8 times 4 would not be enough to kill them, I don't believe. However, if we used offering, and then bloodletting, that'll definitely kill them all. That actually may have been excessive. I don't think the bloodletting was necessary. But whatever. Costs 1 less for each time you lose HP in combat. Deals 16 damage. I mean, this is basically going to be free considering the amount of HP we're losing. We could just take a shrug it off from our card draw. Clothesline is pretty good. I think we're gonna go for blood though. And I think that we want to camp and upgrade a card. So let's see what there is in here to upgrade. Deals 18 damage and reduces the amount that it costs as well. We don't want to start upgrading these bites because they do heal a little bit more. I think we're... Oh my goodness. Makes it 4. This is tough. I think we're going to upgrade a bite. Just because our HP is in kind of a precarious spot, I think it's going to be a good thing to keep it upgraded. Hello, chest. At the start of each combat, gain 1 strength. Sweet. Camp or take a random? Let's camp. I think we want to upgrade our cards some more. I think we're going to upgrade a bite here as well. Do we want to upgrade another bite? What does upgrading block do? 3 more block? I think we just want to upgrade our bites to heal more. Although it might make more sense to upgrade the blocks. I'm not sure, honestly. Alright, and then we're going to have combat with an elite enemy. Okay, well, I guess we'll get ready for that then. Okay, so in we go against, oh, multiple people here. So this is definitely the turn that we want to... Alright, intends to block and use a buff, attack, and negative effect. So we're going to secret weapon for our whirlwind. Deals 9 times energy. 40 damage at the moment. Let's... Offering. Fire breathing. 9 times 7, 60, okay, 63. That should just kill everyone. And there you go. That's why tutors are good cards. Toxic egg. Upgrade a skill. Interesting. Oh, fire potion. That's good. Take this toxic egg. Let's upgrade. I was hoping it would make it free. Upgrading offering just makes you lose less life. I think making this free is a good thing. So let's make Warcry free. Let's add a card. You can skip the card, that's interesting. Deal 9 damage, draw a card. I'll take that. Okay. Oh, big Snecko? Really? That's the name of it? Snecko? Okay. Tends to inflict a powerful negative effect on me. So it's kind of awkward. Whirlwind isn't gonna be. Wait, why does it deal? Oh my goodness, it has pen nib. Never mind. Whirlwind's actually going to be insane. Okay, pen nib wears off. I didn't know that lasted through combats. Confusion. Whenever you draw a card, randomize its cost. Okay. Interesting. Fire breathing. Anger. Bite. And then we'll use this defend, obviously. Should be dead next turn. Tail whip. Gives me a vulnerable. Sure. We draw a bite. Wow, you're gonna attack for a lot, huh? Okay, I'm gonna secret weapon for the buffed up bite because it'll kill him and heal me a little bit. And then we're gonna heal an extra. We're getting close to max HP here. I like Headbutt a lot. Recycling is super important in deck building games. Okay, Slaver and Shelled Parasite. This episode has gone on for quite some time. My goodness. Let's see what offering gives us, actually. Okay, just give us a bash. I'm wondering if we can kill the Slaver. It's Flex, Inflame. What do we draw with the Shrug? A Headbutt. So it's Bash, Rampage, Headbutt to kill and put Rampage back on top, and then we'll add an extra defense so we don't take any damage. Yeah, this Headbutt Rampage combo is pretty sick. Alright, so we're coming up on a pen nib. We obviously want fire breathing. Let's shrug to see what we draw. Draw a secret weapon. Is there something that we want to use here? We could just draw a bite. We could draw an anger. 8 times 3, that's not going to be very much. I think we want Headbutt so that we can Rampage, Headbutt, put Rampage back on top, and bite. And then end our turn. And Pednib has procced, which means that this Rampage is going to absolutely demolish. Assuming that we don't just want to spend it on Whirlwind. Would Whirlwind kill? X22, that's 80... 38 damage. So Pendib plus Whirlwind, there you go. I mean, my goodness, that is, it's quite good. Add a card. Twin Strike plus. Deal 7 damage twice, deal 7 damage to all enemies. Let's take Twin Strike, because it's already upgraded. Random or more combat? Let's go random, see what we can get here. Oh, it's a merchant! Card removal service. Do we have anything to remove? We could, like, remove a block. It is getting a little expensive, though. We could get another secret weapon. Deal damage equal to the number of cards in your draw pile? That's pretty good. could get another offering. What are these? Ooh, we could get a molten egg. Might be good. So this is basically like an extra upgrade. Or we could get secret weapon. I think we're gonna take secret weapon. Just once again, tutoring is just so insane. Oh crap, which campfire do we take? I can't mess around like that. We're actually getting like very, very lengthy on this video. So I think we want to upgrade. What does this do? Draw 2 cards? Ooh, buddy. Apply 3 vulnerable. We just have the 1 rampage, right? I look through this. Do we already have an upgraded rampage, or is it just a single rampage? It's just a single rampage. Okay, we're gonna smith our rampage then to make it increase by 8. That gives us kind of another tutor target if we don't open with a tutor, and this is the boss fight then. In case we don't. Oh, hello, Mr. Knight, the champ. It's John Cena. He's going to attack for a lot. So we're going to start with Rage. I don't think we're going to do that. Let's Bite. Defend. Body Slam will give us more defense. Do we want to poison him? So we could play this for 5 damage, but we lose HP. No thanks. So we're gonna take 5 damage here. That kind of, oh, apologies for the dog bark. I don't really know what he's barking at. Oh, we do have whirlwind. Hold on one second, let me check on this dog. So, whirlwind, we gain 2 energy, whirlwind would deal 50 something damage. Let's pommel strike and see what we draw into. A bite. We're gonna shrug. Another bite. Let's twin strike. And then bite to heal a little bit. So we're a little lacking on defensive cards, I think. Face slap. Vulnerable. Take 50% more damage from attacks. Okay, he's just buffing himself. That's pretty good, actually. So let's rampage. What do we have left in our deck? Both of our tutors. And headbutt. I think that we need a war cry because we need to get offensive on this turn. Choose a card to put on top of your draw. Let's put shrug back. Let's put defend back on top. Let's inflame. Let's secret weapon for a headbutt. Then we can headbutt the rampage back on top. And we don't want to shrug because if we shrug, we will draw the rampage and be unable to cast it. I might as well play it. I don't know. Oh, right, letter opener. I'd forgotten about that. I knew there was a reason that I was thinking about playing the, whatchamacallit. Okay, so obviously, rampage, headbutt, the rampage back on top. Deal 38 damage. Oh, because of the pen nib. I mean, I might as well. I think we're gonna poison him. We need to deal damage. We need this to just kind of be over. He's hitting really hard. We don't really have the HP to be dealing with this, and then we'll blood for blood. And then we'll end. Maybe we've built a little too offensively and not defensively enough. Can't tell. Okay, frail and vulnerable. I mean, this is obviously, like, pretty easy turn here. I don't have my draw card, and now I already used my draw card. He's gonna buff himself with more strength, so we need to start this. Yeah, this fight needs to be, like, ending now. Gonna deal 21 damage. We only have bash, so secret weapon would actually kind of be useless. Although we could offering. Let me think. If we offering, we gain 2 energy. We can gain 2 more energy. Has my game crashed? What just happened? Okay, it just froze for a moment. Whoops. So offering, why did I offering, you might be wondering. Good question. I offeringed so that I could secret weapon and get back my whirlwind. So whirlwind here does 66 damage. It's not going to kill him, is it? And we're going to come very close to death. Okay, that's fine then. Oh, is something happening with him? Poison wears off. Why did poison wear off? Well, this kind of sucks. I messed this up a little bit. I think we're just gonna bite him and then whirlwind for 22 damage. I thought I might be able to do enough damage to kill him, but I don't think that's gonna happen. So we're gonna do this and then just whirlwind for 11 damage, I guess, or 16 because of the vulnerability. Also, fire breathing puts a lot out there, so we're getting a little on the lower side here. Just a slight bit, you might say. An attack for 21. All right. Oh boy, this is not getting. It's not good. Am I dead this turn? No. I'm getting close, one might say. Getting very close. We're gonna take 9 and go to 6. Well. Okay, he's planning on using a buff. Let's pommel and see what we draw. Headbutt, okay. We can headbutt the rampage back on top. Do we have a way to draw it though? We do, we can shrug. Okay, so headbutt for the rampage. Shrug to get the rampage back. Deal 86 damage. And bloodlet to kill him. Achievement unlocked the champion. Alright, there we go. Dexterity increases your block? Yeah. Gain 30 block exhaust. These must be like epic cards. Deal 32 damage. Man. Let's go with bludgeon because we can tutor it out. So you might say we're getting a little low here. You know. Upon pickup, choose and transform 3 cards. Become a random card of any rarity. Obtain 3 curses and 3 relics. Let's transform. Let's transform some of these cards that we don't really care too much about, like... Let's transform a block. A body slam, because we're not really using much block. And a bite. Seeing... Whoa, hold on. I didn't get to read those. We got... What did we get? Oh, here we go. We got an upgraded inflame. Exhaust all non-attack cards in your hand. Deal 20 damage. So that's good for getting rid of wounds. It will kind of get rid of skills though. And then gain 2 and exhaust. Okay. That's like a ritual. Alright, so you might say we're a little low. You'd be correct. Level 3, the Beyond. I'm curious as to how many levels there are. I think we're gonna go this way because it has a merchant and then a campfire pretty quickly. So we're gonna start with this one. What in the world are you? At the end of its turn, gain 3 strength. Intends to inflict a negative effect and attack you for 10 damage. So let's rage so that we can start gaining block. Let's get... Let's go grab our... Oh, there it is, Rampage. Let's Rampage. We don't have another skill to trigger the letter opener. Let's Twin Strike. And then Whirlwind the rest. Oh, apologies for the dog again. Oh, those aren't good. Okay, so we can do our combo, and that might actually win us the game. We grab Headbutt. We Headbutt. Get back Rampage. We can Warcry. Let's put Sever Soul back on top. Inflame. Rampage for 20. Let's... I really want to kill him this turn, so let's Offering. And then we can just Sever Soul, and then we'll kill him. And then we get our 6 life back. Upgrade a card in your hand for the rest of combat. Whenever you lose HP from a card, gain 1 strength. How many cards do we have that loses HP? 2, I think? With this one. And this one? That it. We have 2. So that doesn't really... I mean, gaining an additional strength is really nice, but... This seems really good, although Pommel Strike is also quite good. I think we need a few more block cards in our deck. I think we're a little skimpy on the block cards. Let's go to the Merchant. Hello, Merchant. We do not have enough gold for that. And there, we don't have any, we don't have any way to sell, right? There's no sale. There's no selling option. It doesn't seem. Whenever you rest, you may add a card to your deck. That seems really good. I wish I could buy it. We're gonna buy Purity? Do we want to buy Purity? Or do we want to buy Battle Trance? Let's take Purity, because it's defensive, and we're a little lacking on the defensive cards. Let's take the question marks. See what we can get here. A highly ornamented tomb can be seen on the other side of a floating path. Upon reaching the tomb, you notice a slot for gold coins with a scratched out inscription above it. Yeah, I'll lose all of my 26 gold and gain a relic. We gain Red Mask. At the start of each combat, apply 1 weak to all enemies. Cool. An opening appears in the tomb and out slides a small red mask with a note attached. Take from others as I have taken from you. Okay. And this is just combat. Explosive. On death, deals 8 damage to you. Alright, they're all weakened, so they deal less damage. So, I mean, this is why you have Purity, right? Because you can add 2 wounds to your hand and then just Purity them away. I think we're gonna do that. Let's gain 15 block. Let's Purity out these 2 wounds. And then we will ramp out. Can we kill one of these right now? Probably kill that guy, right? Deal. Oh, we have the pen nib. Ooh, that's actually kind of... Shoot. Do I want to waste damage? Currently they're doing... Yeah, let's just... I mean, it wastes a little bit of damage, but we take no damage this turn then. Otherwise we take a few damage, which is fine, but I'd rather not, you know, take damage. This red mask, I don't know, it's not great, but... Warcry. Let's do this to see if we can draw a Whirlwind, which we basically did. Put Blood for Blood back on top. So now we can Secret Weapon for Whirlwind. And then see Red, which will trigger the letter opener and deal a bunch of damage, and then we can just Whirlwind and kill them all. We do kind of take a lot of Thorns damage and explosive damage, but hey, they're dead. Apply 3 weak. Okay, so let me throw out the Dexterity Potion for the weak potion. Another Whirlwind. Yeah, I'll take a second Whirlwind. Alright, so we're starting to speed things up. What in the world are you? Block is not removed at the start of each turn. Negates 3 debuffs. Let's start with Fire Breathing. We could bet on drawing another... We could bet on... No, because exhaust, you remove it. You don't put it in the discard pile. Shoot. Okay, let's just kill this guy outright. There you go. Does this count as 2 debuffs or just 1? It only counts as 1 debuff. Okay. That kind of sucks. Oh well. And it's just gonna keep blocking, huh? Oh, it's attacking now. Okay. So we could exhaust all non-attack cards. Let's try an Offering and see what we draw into. We did draw into Secret Weapon, which would give us 8 times 6. Is that correct? So that'd be not enough to kill them all, but I think it would kill this one. Or we could Rampage Headbutt. Let's Rampage... Thorns is obnoxious. I don't want to Sever Soul because it'll get rid of my Secret Weapon. I guess I could use the Secret Weapon though. What am I going to use this to draw though? I guess I can use it to draw a Bite. Or do I want to use it to draw this Rampage again? Let's get Pommel Strike? Because then we can Pommel Strike and draw our Rampage. And then use the Rampage again. So we're gonna Bite this guy, which gives us damage. Then we're just gonna Fire Potion him. Which doesn't give us damage, thankfully. You're attacking for 10, huh? I guess I'll defend. Oh, which triggers my letter opener. We're gonna take some damage here and get Frail. Great. So we need to kill it like this turn. I mean... Whirlwind 9 times... Okay, hold on. So if we Bite, that triggers Pen Nib, which means Whirlwind will just kill that guy. There you go. Now we're thinking with relics. Let's add a card, dual wield. It's pretty good. Gain 16 block whenever you are attacked this turn. Deal 5 damage. Deal 5 damage if the enemy is vulnerable. We don't really have much vulnerable. I like creating copies. Although Flame Barrier is upgraded and we don't have much block, so let's take that one. Now let's camp. We may actually want to rest. What does our map look like? We're up against enemies and then another camp. Okay, let's smith then. What does upgrading bludgeon do? Just more damage, great. Upgrade all cards in your hand for the rest of combat? Absolutely. Thank you. That's pretty good. The Maw. Is this like... What? This is not supposed to be an elite. This thing looks like an elite. Okay, so he's weakened. I mean, we can... Secret weapon for Whirlwind. Bloodlet and then Whirlwind, I think. Is a fair amount of damage. Kind of lose some HP in the process, but what are you gonna do? What are you gonna debuff me with? Ah, weakened and frail. Darn it. Okay, you're gonna attack for 5. Wow. What a large number. We have actually no block cards. That's lovely. I should have opened with Bash. That was silly of me. Whirlwind for nothing. Perfect. I definitely should have opened with Bash. That was an absolute misplay. I think this is definitely a Warcry turn. Oh. Let's put Purity back on top, I think. Because we have wounds in here, right? Yeah, we do have wounds in there. Okay. So Purity we can save. I don't think we're gonna Offering. Tends to use a buff. So actually we might Offering. Yeah, let's do it. We did get 1 wound, so it's Anger, let's Bite, let's Pommel Strike and hope we draw the other wound. We did not. Let's Bite. There's that. We have Pen Nib. Let's exhaust the rest of our hand and end the turn. Sure, we exhausted a block that we might need in the future, but I mean, okay, he's attacking for actually lethal here. Oh boy. We would need to do a lot of damage to kill him. What do we have left in here? Nothing that would save us. Let's inflame. I think we have to Flame Barrier, or else we'll die. Do I want a secret weapon for, like, a headbutt? I think I do. Let's flex secret weapon for headbutt. Triggers our letter opener, and let's headbutt back a, where's our rampage? There we go. And we're going to become very, very, very low on HP. Very, very low. Alright, he's planning on buffing, which gives us an opportunity to maybe kill him. Definitely a flame. Rampage. See what we draw. I really wish I hadn't drawn now. Crap. Alright, we'll bite. This might be where the run ends. He's gonna give himself more strength? Sure. And then you're going to attack for a large number. That's a very large number. Can we kill him? He has 100 HP. That's gonna be a very difficult thing to do. and we would need 24 block. Do we have enough to get 24 block? We actually do. Well, we would need more than 24 block, right? So, okay, fire breathing. What's our last card? Rage. Okay, actually, I think we can do this. I think. Can we? Let's shrug to draw that. Play it. Triggers letter opener, I think. No? Can headbutt to guarantee ourselves. We want to guarantee ourselves here. Probably just our rampage, right? Oh, my game came close to freezing there again. I don't think we're gonna have enough. We're gonna go up to 16. Do we have a way to... I guess we can weaken him. It's still gonna come very close to... We're still gonna come very close to death. Or wait, are we dead? We're exactly dead. Okay, well. Spire consumes another. Did we unlock anything? Oh, wow, okay. We unlocked a lot of things. Okay, so you gain XP? That's kind of cool. What did we unlock? Heavy Blade. Deal 14 damage. Strength affects Heavy Blade through... Wow, that's insane. Spot Weakness. An enemy attempts to attack. Limit Break. Double your strength. Oh, we unlocked the new character, which we're probably going to play next turn, and back to the main menu. Thank you for watching this extremely long episode. Hopefully they will not be as lengthy in the future, since I kind of know what I'm doing now. I do appreciate you watching. If you enjoy this, feel free to subscribe, leave a like, leave a comment with tips, tricks, anything that you, I don't know, you know, what cards did I pick that might not be as good as I thought they were, what cards did I pass up that were really good, anything like that. Feel free to leave that. I do appreciate it. I will read all those comments, and I will see you in the next episode. Goodbye.